Federal government has warned that it will enforce the no work, no pay policy against the academic staff union of the universities if the union goes ahead with its planned strike. In a statement, the Ministry of Education said the government has made multiple efforts to prevent industrial action but accused ASUU of failing to cooperate. It stressed that dialogue remains the best way to resolve disputes. Officials noted that the government has continued to prioritize university staff welfare and academic stability under the renewed hope agenda. But it warned that the no work, no pay policy remains in force and will be applied if learning is disrupted. The government said it would ensure accountability in the use of public funds while maintaining industrial harmony in the education sector. It also urged academic unions to embrace dialogue rather than confrontation. Meanwhile, ASUU has declared a total and comprehensive warning strike starting Monday, October 13th. The union is demanding the conclusion of the renegotiated 2009 agreement, payment of withheld salaries, improved funding, and an end to alleged victimization of lecturers. Other demands include outstanding arrears, settlement of promotion claims, and the release of withheld deductions. A few years ago, while I was in the university, I think we did go on strike. I was thinking it was going to be for 2-3 months. Before you realize what was going on, I've been home for 8 months, feeling like my dreams already crumbled. What are your thoughts on this report?
Striking in the university, in fact, in the workplace in Nigeria, has become... I mean, you do be surprised if after some time there was no strike. You do pinch yourself and also say, why is there no strike? What's happening? Because it's become... I see every time government try to put the blame on workers, this no work, no pay is a stale story that doesn't taste good anymore. In fact, if you say no work, no pay, maybe many of the persons in government shouldn't be getting salary. Are they working? Do they work? The Minister of Education that has education go pad under his nose, what pay should he be getting for doing what exactly? You see, some of this we have, if you hear ASUU's story now, you see that ASUU would have made effort, you know. And this is agreement reached as far back as 2019.
2009.
2009. What is government talking about? We are approaching 2 decades now. 2009, 2019 was 10 years.
Yes.
From 2019 to 2016 years, yes. We are 4 years short of 20 years. And I can tell you for free, that 20 years will come, probably nothing is done. Every time they ask for implementation of this agreement, you say, let's renegotiate. How many times do you want to renegotiate? They say, and when they even come for the renegotiation, government keeps dragging her foot. Oh, we are prioritizing welfare. The truth of the matter is that story of welfare is even still, because the reason for ASUU strike is not just welfare. Just like if you took a look at NME, Nigerian Medical Association, government will try to throw their welfare thing as if, oh, they are selfish, they're asking for welfare. Most of the times, it's not just welfare. You need to just take a walk to a public hospital and see the dilapidated state of things. Yeah, you need to walk into, for example, a government hospital and notice that something as simple as a laptop, most of the medical personnel don't have, except for themselves. And those who dare to have may not find the electricity to charge them. It's as simple as that. Go to our universities. Government keeps saying we've spent money, we are taking care of staff welfare. How much is this so-called welfare they're taking care of? Go to our universities, go to our classrooms. Do they look like a 2005 classroom, a university classroom? Do they look like where we are churning out people that should be leaders of, I mean, at university level? Those guys there shouldn't even be called leaders of tomorrow, because the tomorrow beckons on them very quickly. So the tomorrow is not one distant prophetic thing you're talking about. Does it look like we are prepared? So government should get up and do something right about education. They should stop this talk of no work, no pay thing. Get the problem solved. If the problems have been solved, then let's see how ASUU will call for strike. This particular strike now, ASUU has been on it, you know. Strike. I mean, this government came in 2003.
Right.
This government, before they came in, just like previous government, are aware that there was an outstanding ASUU issue before they came in. What was their vision on how to resolve the ASUU issue? If they had any, why have they not started talking about it? Is it out of place if government be the one to say, hey, ASUU, come, let's have a negotiation on this outstanding matter. I don't want this strike to happen during my time. So what is the matter? I mean, this even before ASUU
decides to
go on strike. Yes,
strike.
Is it out of place for government to be proactive and say, let's even see this matter? There is nobody who lives in this country who don't know that ASUU have had an outstanding issue. You talk about when you were in school. When I was in school also, a strike preceded our going into school. If you check our math number, we came into school 1 year after our math number. If our math number is U 2005, we came into school in U 2006. A whole session was lost. The ones that came after us skipped a year in the math number because of ASUU strike. And if you look at it, the same issues for which ASUU has been striking over the years is still what is going on. The government has not made any sincere effort to address those issues.
Now you've raised several salient points as regards this particular issue, and I can easily point out to many. But I want to talk to you about this angle you just came in from as regards. This has been going on for 16 years.
Absolutely.
Why do you think the strike action is called out when there is no concrete plan that the reason for the strike action has not been met?
At times, that's an error on the part of ASUU. At times also, it may not be completely error. What comes to mind now is the saying of the saying accredited to the late Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe, he who fights and run away lives to fight another day. You may not be able to fight to finish the same time, so you fight a little. If you want to go, if you want to go for with the wisdom of Nnamdi Azikiwe, you fight a little, you run away, so you live to fight another day. And also, at times, government is quick to whip up public sympathy. They start saying, "Oh, our children have been off," and because we live in a society where people largely don't understand what the issues, our parents start complaining. Our children have been at home. Like you said, you were at home for how many months?
For about 8 months.
8 months. At that
time, I did
time,
feel like my dreams are no longer valid.
Your father, your parents, whoever, brothers would have started complaining, "Oh, your mates elsewhere have graduated." You hear stories like, "Oh, the female children, the female students have already gotten pregnant, have married," all sorts of things. "Oh, our children, our male children have taken to criminal crime." Pressure is mounted on ASUU, and then somehow they respond. Not because they are not convinced that the strike should go on, but to also show that they are humane, our sympathy to the children also. But you see, this is where the challenge lies. What we have been doing over the years, what ASUU has been doing over the years, what the Nigerian system has been doing over the years, I don't blame ASUU for that direction completely. It's also the pressure of Nigeria. What the system has been doing is like a person who should go through some medical procedure, and we keep complaining, "Oh, this medical procedure is too painful. Can't we treat some and leave some?" After we continue the treatment, after some pressure, the medical doctor allows you to treat some. But between when you treat some and leave some for another time, things keep escalating and getting worse. So yes, it would have been better for ASUU. But the most important thing is that in other climes, they don't have to go on strike for government. Government just know what to do. Government set up institutions and know that they should fund this institution. Rather than funding them for political reasons, government keep establishing more institutions, the bottom line is beyond ASUU strike is that government has not been serious with education in Nigeria. And that's why we have the whole system in a mess. Check from our primary school, the government-owned primary schools, the secondary schools.
Right.
We have everything in a mess.